advisor slash commentator slash stream manager, aka your big TO. Smaller bracket this time around, but that doesn't mean we have a good amount of matches lined up for you for today. So we are going to have Sophia versus Lucy today. Two extra step regulars on the double here. I believe Sophia, a Disney, and Lucy, obviously, with the L belt. But seven people in the bracket tonight. That is a-okay. Of course, tomorrow I leave for Roundhouse, but you know, always get that last second practice with the bracket here. There's Sophia. Now we're just waiting on Lucy. But yeah, just in case you haven't heard yet, I need to. So. Just in case you haven't already known, Fight Club's happening at October 11th. More on that later. But right now, we're gonna get into the actual match itself. Let's get into it. Fine with the Eno and Lucy with the Alpha. Looks like a bit of a button check here. Yep, just doing a button check. That's fine. That is a-okay. Yeah, just letting your own skill rock. Y'all can go back to the room. You don't have to like play the match out if you don't want to. Yeah, it's just like if this is a button check. All right, cool. All right, button check. Yeah, no, you guys are fine. Yeah, just fucking. I thought that was a button. Now you guys are fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. All right. Back into it. Right. There we go. All right. Stroke victory. Mess up the birthday cake. If you want to see. Going into it. Nice blitz coming in from Sophia here. Good blitz from Lucy. Yep, going for shotgun open here. More plus range, so if you hold the shotgun charge, you will get more plus range off it. Nice PRC, but it's swatted by the JH. Sensei jump, triple overhead, but it will punish the VCL. Lucy gonna take that first game. Done. Just a little too high up. Just need a little bit more filler for that combo. Almost. Yep. You're starting to see what Savaya is doing here. He's really diving neutral, which is a common pitfall for emo players. There's the move that we're looking for. There's the ID combo. Just misses the super jump cancel. Well, super jump cancel that would have connected. You can punish the dive, so it's very important, especially when you're starting early on to represent that punish option. And is going to go into the shotgun blast. Lucy gonna take that first game. Take a sniper stance. Nice sniper stance. Almost have the unblockable there. Double overhead. Nice. Bridal Express. Wake up throw here. Good throw. Good low, but doesn't convert off it. That's his YRC. There's great dead angle coming in from Savaya. Had the dead angle there. Otherwise Lucy would have gotten more plus range off that button. Great air throw. The judge better have coming in. Nice. Good swat on the Eno dive. I didn't get the knockdown though. Chose the wrong normal there. That's a little too much on the YRC here. Good punishment from Savaya. Both players have just enough burst. Probably going to get it this upcoming round. Done. Oh, bait the burst. Doesn't convert off it. Now watch out for the 0 frame throw there, Lucy. A little too close. Now space out that 5K, and that's a really great option. There you go. That's what I want to see. G gets the wall split. All this pressure. There's a rhythm to the shotgun loop. So if you can master that rhythm, that would be ideal. Especially when you get the charge shot. There's so much time. I think you can actually do like 2 or 3 of them. Nice. Goes for the extension. Judge better have. This might kill. Is the Hellfire State? Yes, it does. Ooh, okay. Both players are working along a lot of low health here. Yep, 5-8. A very good scrub killer button. Yep. In. Nice. Stroke YRC. A very potent option, especially when you're trying to just get in. Whether you go for a tick throw setup or just going for another E button there. It's very, very potent. But Lucy answering with a 2H of her own, and this time answering with a 2H YRC. That knee button. Nice JD YRC, and Lucy is going to take that set 2-0. Congratulations. Moving on to winners semis. So we're gonna move on to our next map here. The winner the Double D versus Seth will be our next match here. While we are waiting for the winner, while we're waiting over here, it's time to shamelessly plug our locals here. Fight Club happening this October 11th. This time featuring Vampire Savior 2XKO, Guilty Gear Strive, and of course the usual suspects. Virtual Fighter 5. You have Street Fighter First Strike, and of course Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. Definitely a really great fight, really great local this time around. So if you're in the Indianapolis area or just around that Ohio, Chicago, Michigan area, looking for a great local to meet up, check out Fight Club. Bring a setup, you get $10 off your venue fee, potentially getting into Fight for free if you, depending on what games you sign up. This venue fee also gives you full access to the free play arcade at Boss Battle Games, one of the largest arcades if not the largest arcade in the state of Indiana. So it's not a pretty good deal if you ask me. Alright, so now we're going to move on to our next set over here. We are going to have Seth versus James Trombone. And James Trombone, believe hailing from Texas, and another Edgar Step representative. Edgar Step regular. Definitely one of the favorites to win here. Got very close last time with Darkly Big Nosers, but just fell just a bit short. So now we're gonna move on to our next. So it is going to be Dizzy versus, I believe, Soul. Letting that shit rock. A bit of an upset coming in from the Double D. Actually beating Double D. It was actually one of the very, very favorites to win, in my opinion. It is, Oh yeah, you did win the last one. That's right. I'm fucking bugging. You did. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. So yeah, you guys have, I believe, Darkly Nosers, you have a crown each. You have... Alright, let's get at it. Father-daughter brawl. Nice pickup. Doesn't believe he was looking for some kind of burst there. Not sure what they were trying to go for. Great throw. Gunplane. Gunplane again. Doing the tried and true right now. Doesn't have enough meter for the reversal there. To that angle, tries to go for the air throw. You see James is playing this very simple with the burst. He can't do that against Dizzy. Dizzy's such a burst safe character, so you gotta be a little bit more proactive with your burst. Nice pickup from Safai. Really taking their time and just like confirming off those stray hits, and it's really starting to pay off. Fire OP, Laserfish. Having a bit of a tough time just getting in. Set is just needing those big ass normals just to zone James out. YRC looking for some kind of trap here. Really excellent spacing. But you get the counter hit 6H. This is so much damage. Is it gonna kill? Yes, it is. James on the board this time. Nice run. Another. Gunflame's trying to zone him out. There's the Bandit Revolver. Gunflame YRC. There's the stray hit. Goes for the fancy combo. Delays. Let's see if they get OGG to kill. Not quite. But chance for set. Big chance actually. Drops the combo. Wasn't confident. And James is gonna do Rising JP to close out the game. Alright, going back at it again. The immediate Gulpers doesn't want anything to do with this. Extra stuff. Excellent, but coming in from James. Keep it simple. Okay, a bit of a blip there. Right. This is the untouchable deep base to DP. This is a lot of damage, and it's just enough damage to kill. Excellent extra stuff coming in from set. Oh, I'm in the wrong layout. Alright, there we go. Back at it again. There we go. How's that? A little bit better? Alright, cool. Set's going to take that game. We got a set, y'all. We have a set. No pun intended, by the way. Alright, coming in. Alright, excellent extra stuff coming in from set. The pressure coming in with the flame pillar. Wasn't able to convert off that. Alright, setting up Oki. Get the ice fish. Good conversion. Gonna repeat the same situation again. Do they have the fancy combo? Nope. Just gonna keep it simple with the 4S. Set point for, well, set. Bandit Revolver coming in. Oh, conversions. Got the black beat, but we're still counting it. Doesn't want to convert. Doesn't want to tech right into it because definitely one air throw is all it can take to set up a comeback. Especially for a player like James. Mortal counter. Doesn't convert off it though. Is essentially a free Roman cancel. Get us low. Confirm. Gets another knockdown. Zoning it up. Set is just really content of just playing it super passively. Mashes DP after air blocking the ice spike. Wild throw. Does the burst safe route, and it is successful in that regard. Now it is set point for James. Alright, Bandit Revolver steals the corner. Nice backdash coming in from Set. Utilizing those plus frames that the Ice Fish does give Dizzy. What a backdash from James, just barely avoiding the air normal. Going for the micro dash 5K. You're cracked, James. You're cracked. Just loops. Yep, has the super IED, but drops it there. Good stand block. If you crouch block that, so is plus. So good recognition on Set to stand block, to switch their blocking. Excellent. And James is going to take that set to 1. Very close set indeed. Could have gone either way. Good stuff to James Tromboni. So we're gonna have Sophia and Set play again on stream. Okie dokie. Just opened up. So Sophia again. We just saw them with Lucy, with Rock and Ino. Let's see how she fares the Ino matchup. Obviously Ino a bit of a tricky character, but can be out-neutred by the likes of Dizzy and Alpha and Johnny. Comes in with the double air dash back in. Swap the names here. Excellent stuff. Great air throw coming in from Sophia. Didn't recognize they could just re-jump off that. Leaving some damage on the table there, but that's fine. Still not the worst situation to be in. Now, this is probably the worst situation you can be in, but doesn't believe in the 5D and go for the homing dash. Nice. Coming in strong. These mid-range games is really where Dizzy kind of excels, at mid to long range. Stroke into YRC and getting a conversion off it. The delay on the mix-up there might just save them in the round, but still not enough. Both players just need one more touch to kill. And the Ice Spike YRC problem. Yep, there it is. The mating call of all Dizzy players. Nice. And the gold burst coming in hot. Woo! Excellent stuff. Great conversion. Unfortunately, this is one of the very few weaknesses Dizzy has, is her air conversions are not particularly, they don't lead into a hard knockdown. But when you have options to really tech trap and just with those big normals along with the projectiles you had, not really much of a weakness. Fire C goes in for the mix up here. Sophia in with the gold burst. 2 for 2 on those gold bursts. Wow, brave throw there. But Sophia had the mix up there, but just wasn't confident. And it just kind of stopped halfway. hesitated a little bit. Another gold burst. Are we gonna see the gamma ray? Nah. There's the gamma ray. Trying to chip her out. And unfortunately gets clipped by the last pillar of the flames here. Set gonna go up a game here. These players are both playing very, very passively. They're getting small hits, which is fine. But especially with a character like Ino, you definitely want to try to see if you can maximize your stray hits. Because Ino's neutral is very awkward, especially if you're a beginner. So you gotta be able to make your hits count. And counter hit trade. Realizing to dive a little bit too much on neutral, but Set is not really punishing it. So I guess, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's the Set play here. Nice tick throw coming in from Set. Set point for Set. Catches the backdash, but just isn't able to convert off it. It's a really awkward place to hit. So it's not surprising if they can't really convert off it. Meanwhile, Set is just doing a little bit of a better job just making those stray hits hurt a little bit more. Alright, let's go for an air throw. I like the idea here. Setting the note, and just react and see what they're going to do. Set just playing super fucking passively. Clicks the dive. Another anti-air. And Set is going to take that set 2-0. So good stuff to both players. Now we have Lucy versus the Double D. As we saw there, a bit of a newer contender. To Edge Steph. And in their first run, they got all the way to losers finals. So it's very, very cool to see newer players there and rocking the Venom. Honestly, I like it a lot. So let's see if Lucy knows the matchup for it. All right, this is top 8 yet again. Nice anti-air. Great check on the dash in for the shotgun stance P. Not getting the counter hits that you need there. Really, 6 feet is only going to counter into 6-8 if it's on air hit or even counter hit for that matter. Stinger YRC. Yep, not even going to go for the fancy comp. Just get your hard knockdown, set balls, see what's going on. There we go. Looking for something there. Wasn't quite sure. Delays the Q5 there. Hard knockdown, but a little too aggressive. Lucy's got to do a little bit of a better job of just doing a meaty normal right there. Most Oki situations, you definitely want to throw Pineberry. No reason not to do it, especially on Oki. There you go. Now you got to structure your offense around the Pineberry. 2 balls coming in. Gets the Pineberry away. Forgets that the Pineberry was still active, so you gotta. That's when you want to use your 5K just to meet it. Single YRC. The walk up slowly doesn't work. Again, you gotta use your you got to use FD break for that to make that move a little bit more discerning to check. Because that was pre-telegraphed where you're going for a throw. JK, but doesn't convert. Great defense coming in from Lucy and goes in for the Hellfire Judge better half. A good chunk of damage here, but Pixel in the Dream. Let's see if Lucy can find it. Shotgun stance. But you IB and you get thrown for it. Double D going up the first game.
手段問わない勝利初戦始め
Okay, already in the corner as I look away. Just another missed combo there. I need to work on some routing for that. Nice counter it. That ball was needy. K-ball Oki, yes! There we go. Into the knockdown, into the chip setup with Dark Angel. Got a, more chip setup with Dark Angel. Look at that meter, just eaten alive. Tries to go for a Rising JS there. I respect the idea. A little bit. Just a little too late on this. Yep. There it is. From there. Great ideas. Instead of going for the shotgun P, just start blasting, Use that Pineberry to your advantage here. Goes for the counter hit. Bridal Express. Great air stall momentum on the two balls there. That was really smart from Double D. Then reverse. Missing the anti-airs a little too much. JDYRC just a little early. Great. Oh, look at the plus right in. There you go, Lucy. Now you are pressuring with Alfel. Now you are pressuring with her. Good stuff. There we go. DYRC, the bane of my existence. But the blessing for Lucy. 6P, 6H. Oh no, the burst is like one of the very extremely safe burst points there. You gotta watch out for that. Possibly going for the Stinger YRC. Just wasn't enough. The close slash pushed him just enough so they weren't gonna get a conversion off it. Looking for some kind of advantage here. There's a 2D. Plus frames. But hesitant just enough for Double D to mash 2S and get the set. Good stuff to Lucy. Always a pleasure. You're getting better. Getting better. The pressure is slowly coming together. Do not give up. Meanwhile, we're going to move on to winners finals here. First of three. So we're going to have Nazers versus James Trombone, the two Titans that were here last Exert Step. Let's see if James can kind of secure themselves into the grand finals here. Nice. Coming in. This is a lot of damage. Nazar's already starting the tournament just being super aggressive and just not letting James breathe at all. Done. to see that kind of thing happen. That was a bit of an aggressive round. That was a really great comeback from James here. Danny set P. Nice. See? Done. Excellent stuff from Nozers there. A lot more. Seems a little bit more level-headed on that side of things here. Yep, and for the knockdown. But James just reacting to, just really calls him out on the side switch on the forward dash. Great air call out, crosswise heel. Great conversion, but doesn't get the hard knockdown. That could. Oh, the clash on the pile bunker. That is huge. No, the whip on the Eternal Wings blocks the gold burst. This is some crazy stuff happening. A bit of a scramble situation. Looking for that last bit of train. Reacts to the 6H non-counter hit, RCs, and closes out the round with the Fafnir. Excellent stuff from James Trombone. What a state of recognition to react and finish and get that last bit of damage that James needed. Excellent stuff. Done. Oh, Nozers getting a little trigger happy with the pile bunkers here. Gonna be a lot. Just barely out of range for the combo off the dust lift. You are minus off that. Look at that routing. Does a fuckload of damage, fuckload of stun, and is going to kill. I'm stealing that route, by the way. That's fucking sick. Another 6P, but it wasn't counter hit, so the Bandit Bringer is not gonna work this time. Revolver. Flame? Yeah, just looking for reaction. Done. And the JH, another quick game 2 coming in from James. I should probably update where we are in the bracket because this is not losers top 8. This is winners finals. There you go. Another great conversion from Nazi, but dropping a lot of stuff. There's a hard knockdown. Wire sees after the under pressure to bait the DP. Extension. All the way to the corner. Hard knockdown. Alright, there's the gold burst. James pretty content. Taking a step back, but gets clipped by the straight down Dandy. Nice. Plus frames coming in. Insta block. -3. But gets a conversion. Will they get the dust loop a little too high? But you know what? Worth the shot trying. It looked prime for dust loops. Mid there. See if they can clean it up. They do. Set point. Set point, James. James is just really doing a great job of just adapting. And Nozer just seems a bit of a loss on what to do. Another great bait on the blitz. Another gold burst, but James is ready for it. Get the confirm off the 6H. The mid counter hit. Looking like being able to clean that up. And James taking winners finals and going on to grand finals in a quick 3-0. All right, back to loser side here. Going. So now we're gonna go to. So now we have. Whoops! I need to port the score for that. So Set and Double D on stream. This is losers semis. Losers semis. You gotta be. So it's back to first to two. So not a lot of time to adapt. And really, it's really important to get that player one game plan up and running. Nicely done. Set. Going into the Stinger wire. See the patent just run past them and then Stinger. Never fails. Gets blitz. Doesn't get a conversion. Goes for the OTG instead. It was a full charge blitz, so he could have gotten a much bigger conversion off it. But I guess the knockdown was a little bit more important to them. Great air throw. For a hard knockdown, chipping away and shredding that health with the charged QD, or Q5. Great call out on the throw. A little bit of hesitation there. That might just cost him the round, and it sure does. Here we go. Back at it again. Good stuff coming in. Nice. Coming in for the Dark Angel. The stagger on the Q5 definitely going to catch Set off guard, and the Double D getting that first game. Let's see if they can finish this out. That's done. Wire C coming in from the ice spike. Excellent stuff. Great conversion. Oh, the late hit on the JS, doing a lot of work. That was a really tricky setup there. But now Double D is on set point. See if we can see any sort of adaptation coming in from Set. So start coming in. Yep, keep it simple. Keep the simple conversion. Not going to get quite of a knockdown. Gets hit by the Dust Fish. Ooh, don't want to... Definitely don't want to hit that. Gets the bubble. That's a lot of damage coming in. Look at that set play. The Ice Spike YRC. Double D was in a very precarious situation. Decides to burst to get out of it. Just a little bit more. And now Set on the board for the first time.
勝利参戦体勢変わらずカウンター
YRC, the Ice Spike YRC doing a lot of work right here, especially in terms of pressure. Tries to air dash in, back, air dash out, air dash back in, but Double D pretty wise to that strategy. It's a little bit linear, so you got to try something a little bit else. Stinger YRC tries to get some kind of air throw. Here comes the Gamma Ray, forcing him to use that meter, and now Set is on the board.
来ないね手段を問われ勝利初戦始めカウンター
Okay, coming in, Set looking pretty strong this time around.
勝利2戦奥の手も出しなさい
But is it enough to overcome? There's the goal burst. Set point for Set. Set's playing pretty dang good right now. But enough? No re-jump. Could have gotten a little bit extra damage there. But just goes for the tech trap instead. Keeping it simple. Like it. Just keeping those block strings airtight. There's the low. Baits the goal burst. Hits the fish. This is not looking good for Double D here. Yep. There. That last hit on the close side could be the momentum changer they needed here. But Double D is not able to convert, and Set is going to move on to losers finals. Excellent stuff coming in for Set. Now they're gonna face Nazers here in losers finals. So this is going to be very interesting. So it is first 3 for this one. Let the good times roll. All right, losers finals. Let's get it on. Dizzy versus Slayer. See if Set can continue with this momentum. Blocks across by his heel. Gets hit on the cross-up projectile, but doesn't have any faith on the conversion. Goal burst immediately. Not letting Nazers in at any cost. Already at half health, but man, that power bunker was very scary. Didn't block the second hit. This is that one hit. All it takes. There's the Helter Skelter. RC not quite gonna kill, but it is gonna be guess for game here. Nicely done by Nazers here. Bunker. Oh, goes for the reset, but no punish. such a big missed opportunity on the punish on the punish there. I guess they thought they had needed to spare, but Nazar's putting Set in the blender. Another whip missed opportunity on the whip punish. Has to burst. Doesn't want to lose this round. And now Nazar's is playing super passively and gets hit and lands that final hit with the pile monker. Set a little bit antsy there to get that last hit, but at this point, Nazar's is gonna go in. Nazar's the type of player who likes to gamble. It's very Crocs-esque. Likes to gamble a lot. This is the 4S. Can't be spooked by him. Nicely done. There's the punish there. Gotta let him hang himself. Straight down, Dandy. Immediate burst. Gets rid of the fish by using the wire seam to alter the trajectory of the air dash. Backdash out of 6K. Air throw coming in. Just the micro dash. What in the... Nazar's chill, brother. The straight down Dandy into the stun, into dead on time. Nazar's is going ape right now. Nice backdash on the 6H. Goes for the super jump cross up setup. It's a great blitz coming in. Ooh, that's a big hit. Another blitz. The link on the 6K. Nazar's is trying to speed run this so he has enough energy to go through the gauntlet. That is James Trombone. Dashes through the flames, through the fire of flames. And Nazar's will take it to right now. One more until they get to Grands. Nicely done. Excellent stuff coming in. Woo! Excellent conversion. Goes for a weird frame kill. Not sure what that was, but you know what? Whatever works. Nazar's on set point. Done. 6H catching that jump really well. This is so much damage, and you're stunned. And it looks like Set kind of just put their hands off the controller for a bit, and now Nazar's is immediately going to grand finals here. James Trombone versus Nazar's. Very, very quick bracket this time around, but Nazar's got a bit of a climb to make. See if Trombone can get their second win, or is Nazar's finally going to graduate this time around? James Trombone with 1 win, Nazar's with 2 wins, so you just need that one last win to graduate fully from Extra Step. Let's see if Nazar's can pull it off, or is James Trombone going to deny them for a second time? Oh, the burst bait. Definitely a little trigger happy. Still probably getting off the adrenaline off of that set. Trying to speed run. The trade with the pile bunker is going to end up going nowhere. Just taking these little hits at a time. Pile bunker, there's the 6K link. James knows that's a place that you don't want to be at. There's the knockdown. Nice PRC, YRC. Another great blitz. You gotta watch out for that. Safe jumps do lose the blitz shield. No faith in the under pressure. A needy 5K coming in, gonna get a hard knockdown. BDC's out. Such a long road ahead. Blocks the full charge blitz. James doesn't really do anything with it. There's the knockdown. Gunplay YRC. No throw representative here. Bucket's gonna get a counter hit 5D. Mashes JP to prevent the escape out of the BDC, but it's going to OTG kill. Both players have a round on the board. Stuff. Jump. Slash. Oh, what a call out on the dash mix up here. +3 because you FD'd. The counter hit pile bunker. No, you missed the 5D. Big chance for James. The whip punish on the pile bunker. Trades. There is the punish. Tries to go for the low option. Immediately bursting. Straight down Danny. Is plus frames. Yes. Oh! Try. It was so close. The 2H. 2H again. Look. Oh, he went to pile bunker. One more chance. Straight down Dandy. He's trying to spend that cash like it's a paycheck and gets hit by the 6H trombone. Gonna take that first game. Nicely done. Get the pile bunker out of the way. Yep, immediately bursting out. Nazo's is very, very aware what James can kind of capitalize off these stray hits. Great air throw to kind of catch the tech. Gunflame catches them air dashing out to avoid the gunflame. Bursting. Just getting these little mini interactions, and it is just adding up to a whole round here. Nice jump back on the blood-sucking universe. Was DP. Oh no! RC, this is big for James, but tries to go for a reset. Well, there's the gold burst. Straight down Danny, gonna catch the gunflame. I'm not seeing a lot of adaptation on James' end for just Nazar's just really FDing. Just not utilizing those plus frames. What? I cannot believe 6H hit there. Gets the conversion for the Dustlers. Fuckload of plus frames right here. Oh, a little bit too early on the JD. Going to get another punish. Nazar is going to save that burst for the next round. Both players' bursts are full.
勝利参戦
Let's see how they utilize them. Dashes through straight for the 6P. There's a knockdown. Baits the gold burst. Now, Nazar's putting him in the blender. This is so much damage. Baits the burst. But drops the combo in a little too high. But Nazar's going to go up this time. 1-1. Double glizzies on the board.
近所に1万ヘクタール
手段問わない勝利初戦始め
Ooh. Immediately bursting out. Doesn't want James getting any sort of corner carry. Gonna get a much bigger punish than that. Just going for the super jump cancel. Corner carry again. Oh, the Eternal Wings coming in clutch. It's a lot of damage there. Flame. In danger of getting negative penalty. And now back at it again. The throw. It's going to spend the meter to get the hard knockdown. That's going to be a good chunk of damage here into the setup here. But you gotta be. There is a gap there, mind you. You can blitz it, but you know it's a bit of a risk.
2戦両者譲らず 敵は油断している
見せよ
Done. Sorry, I was updating bracket because I forgot to do it for a bit. Anyway,
3戦両者譲らず
round of peace. Great conversion coming in from James, but not sure what the DP on the OTG was meant for. There's the DPRC.
敵は油断しているはず
Right. Oh, tries to blitz the Helter Skelter, but wires he so the projectile doesn't come out. Very smart of Nazar's. Oh, the YRC! Bigman, yes! Nazar's looking to clean this up, doesn't tech, and now Nazar's up to 1.
近所に1万ヘク
手段問わない勝利初戦始め
Immediately going in. Immediately bursting out, actually. Ooh! No conversion. Hard to convert off that slash and heavy slash range. So other than set up gun flame, or you're trying to set up some kind of meaty bandit bringer. It's a bit of a risk there with a bandit bringer. With punishes the pile bunker. It's been looking pretty good for James. Oh, goes for the fancy stuff, but doesn't. Great block on the Eternal Wings. Knew that Nazar's was going to be itching for that reversal.
2戦体勢変わらず
Uh-oh. Controller? Oh, nope, never mind. I guess he was just trying to be passive. Oh, that might just cost him, though. Straight down, Dandy. Hellfire. That's a good chunk of damage. The bite loops coming in, getting a little bit of health. James going to put themselves on the board there. 2-2. One of these players is going to reset the bracket. The other is going to end the tournament. Who's it going to be? Will James deny Nozzers yet again of their graduation, or will Nozzers finally take the cap and gown and go home and play with the big boys? And girls and in the Technicolor spectrum in between, I should say. Ooh, okay. Nice. Oh, Nas really wants this bracket reset. He wants this bracket reset. Woo. Okay. Reset point. Nazers. Dash is in the 6H. Here comes the bite loops. Nazers being so aggressive here. There's the punish on the anti-air. Oh, misses the projectile. The K Dandy with punishing the dash in. Be a little bit careful. The whip punish on the 2D just needs one good hit. James is struggling to get him in there, and Nasser is just being really annoying to catch. There's the air throw. Might just be the one air throw they need to end this tournament. We got a reset. So now, Trombone versus Nazers. Grand Finals reset. Uh-oh. You have another controller issue? No, looks like Nazers is just not blocking for some reason. Oh my goodness, the stun! Blood-sucking universe. Oh no, tries to go for a cheeky reset. There's the burst. The counter hit, but no conversion off it. Oh my god, James! How did you convert off that? That is crazy. Oh, but gets hit by the bandit bringer because he wired, so he puts himself in prime position to get hit by that. Oh, he's got in the controller. Oh, controller problems. That's why he doesn't do anything at route starts. Oh boy, brother. I think it might be time for a new controller. Might be a time to invest. Those round start interactions. But despite that, Nas is still putting up a good fight. Really wants this graduation. Skelter. X stuff. Oh, the burst out time. That's a lot of damage. Waits for the punish. Look. Oh, I thought they disconnected again. When they stand still like that, it scares me. Oh, blocks. DPs. That's a Street Fighter anti-air if I ever saw one. Man, James going up the first game.
GG.
Not looking good.
手段問わない
Not looking good, chat.
初戦始め
James looking to clean this up. Another whip gold burst from Nazers. These gold bursts are just not working out. Gotta try something else. Maybe save that burst for a rainy day. Especially for a player like James, who if you give him an inch, he will take the mile. Gunflame. He's out. Both players in Hellfire. Oh, gets the counter hit and goes for the Ground Viper, which is a really good Guts Crush options here. James Trombone
勝利2000
getting the first round. Extra stuff. Great conversion off the Gunflame. With punish on the Wisp Gunflame with the Pile Bunker. Another with punish with the Pile Bunker. Thought they were going to jump up or go for the 6P there. Another Mitz Bliss attempt. This time James is going to get a bit of a corner carry here. Conversion City. The players are dropping their combos. Must be the nerves here. Here's the Bandit Revolver. Tries to go for the Rising JK. Blitz. Crosswise heal. Going to take that round. Round apiece.
参戦両者譲らず
Oh no! The double Bandit Bringer combo drops! Another Gold Burst just completely denied Nazers. Those Gold Bursts really costing him right now. Players wires the burst bait coming in from Nazers, but this is just needs one good hit. No, with TP. No way. Ain't no way. And Trombone gonna take that the second game. Nazers looking like that graduation is just out of reach.
手段問わない勝利初戦始めカウンター
Nice. Whoa, okay. That 2D anti got a bit of a short but sweet combo there. The Blitz. Just a little too high. Yep, 6P, 6H. Another one. He's counter hit 6P. He's doing work, but James is not recognizing that he got those counter hits. He's just opting to end those combos a little bit earlier. And now James. Tournament points.
勝利2000奥の手も出しなさい
Nice ID punish. Ultra Scutter, but gets DP'd for his troubles. The safe jump catches the the backdash with the air dash JP. up the IED punish. Oh, you hate to see that. All but the 6H will catch them jumping, but doesn't go for the super jump, and that causes that JH to whiff. There's the Gold Burst finally hitting its mark, but it may be in vain. There's the Eternal Wings. YRC though. James on a pixel in a dream here. Whip punishes the 6P with under pressure. Let's see if Nazers can get themselves on the board here. The BDC Mappa catching the 2D. So far, it's looking pretty good in James' favor. Gets that last overhead hit with the JK, but doesn't convert. Blitz shield the jump in. There's the counter hit. Had the right idea, the burst, but just didn't block it. Didn't have faith in it. DPRC. Done. Blocks the burst. This is so bad. The counter hit confirmed. Gets the dust loop. Not quite gonna kill. Will he OTG? Yes. Goes for the gunflake setup. There's the dead. I'll tell you, is it gonna kill? Yes. Nazer's finally on the board.
手段問わない勝利初戦始め
Yep, going for the stage jump. Another block Gold Burst. Again, James is just doing these stage jumps so well that these Gold Bursts are just getting blocked. Oof, nicely done from Nazers.
勝利2戦体勢変わらず
Goes for the reset with the Bloodsucking Universe counter hit 2D. The H, they were looking for a throw, but got 5H instead. Not the worst thing in the world. There's the double Bandit Bringer combo. This is gonna be a lot of fun, but drops it. This is so bad. So bad. No, not the 6H into Eternal Wings. Oh, brother, no. And the partial charge blitz to get the walls flat. No throws coming in from James. There's the IEDJ H punish when Joey was talking about in chat. Straight down Dandy. DPs. Go players in Hellfire. This is the meaty gunflame. No, not the whip burst. Okay. Tournament point James. But Nazer just needs one more. This is such a bad position for Nazers. No burst, no meter. And there's the wild throw. I was looking for that all set. And now James has presented that option. Going for the plus frames off the wild throw. Yet another wild throw. Another one. These optimal wild throw conversions. And now, oh wait. The 2H counter hit. And now James wraps it up with the perfect, getting their second Extra Step win. Just one more for the Triple Crown and graduating. Good stuff to James. James, you got 2 wins, but you just need one more in order to graduate Extra Step. Excellent stuff coming in from Nazers. Oh boy. But that is all. So before we turn in for the night, I would like to say one last couple things I want to plug. So obviously, if you're in the Indianapolis area, check out Fight Club. Or just in the Ohio, Michigan, or hell, even Chicago. You know, you're looking for another out-of-state tournament. Check out Fight Club at Boss Battle Games, October 11th, where we have Vampire Savior, 2XKO, Guilty Gear Strive, Virtual Fighter 5, Third Strike on 3 arcade cabinets. That's a lot of fucking cabs, by the way. And we have the usual suspects of Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. Register today at StartGG/Indie Fight Club. Bring a setup, you get $10 off your venue fee. And also, that venue fee covers the entire free play arcade at Boston Battle Games, which is, by the way, one of the largest, if not the largest, arcade in the state of Indiana. Definitely check out Fight Club. Obviously, I don't have a slide for this, but hopefully you heeded Ham Jam's advice, and I hope most of you are going to Roundhouse. So I will be at Roundhouse Thursday night, all through the weekend. So if you want to say hi or you want to run some sets, feel free to approach and come up. I will definitely sometime, and I'll be playing in Fatal Fury, Under Night, and Exert, of course, along with the Fatal Fury 2v2 on Friday with my twin brother Pace. But that is going to be it for us at Exert Step. So from me to you, our next Exert Step will be on. Hold on, let me check the calendar here. Gotta check the fucking. God damn it. Okay. Our next Extra Step will be on October 8th. So that will be our next Extra Step. But forgot to record, but I'll just download the VOD from Twitch. No big deal. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And thank you yet again for taking your first step into Exert with Exert Step. Good night, everybody. We will see you guys in 2 weeks.